Places, oh, we have Topher. Topher plays. Shaun like country going and play. Kicking the ball. Both players killing contesting the ball again.
For Team Bright, we have Topher, Kassia, Victoria, Shaun, Kellyrae, and Wani. While for Team Bold, we have Anita, Suj, Handy, Onyeka, Ozzy, and Nelly. OC picked referee and he will be overseeing all tonight's game, while TJ picked commentator. For this task, each team was assigned a designated locker area and the housemates are to wear their bibs at all time or less for when their team is playing. So for any time their team is not playing, they must wear their bib. Before the major business of the day, which is the Guinness match day, the housemates will be engaging in a warm-up exercise. The warm-up activity is a game of Tic Tac Toe. There will be 2 rounds in this game and team must nominate 3 members for each round. To play the game, each team, 3 nominated players must line up on one side of the track, meaning there will be 3 players from each team on either side of the track. Players will go against each other from their opposing side, playing one round after another. So for clarity, the 3 nominated team members from each team will go against the other until the grid is filled. There will be 2 rounds comprising of 3 members from each team. The process continues until all 3 members from each team have played a round. The aim of this game is to form a row of 3 items, either horizontally or vertically. The first team that will successfully form a row in each round wins that round. After the second round, the team with the highest win gets 15 points to take them to the next activity. But in a situation where both teams get a tie, there will be no points earned. So at the sound of the whistle from the referee, the players from each team must take turn in running to place one ball on any of the spots in the tic-tac grid. Here are some rules to guide the game. Once a player places a ball on any spot, they are not allowed to move the ball. A player from one team must race to the grid, place the ball on a spot, and then return to the line before the next player from the other team must proceed to do the same. And all team members must participate. To kick off the game, the referee, that is OC, beckoned on the 2 teams to nominate a captain. And Team Bold nominated Suj, Team Bright Shaun, and their captains came together to choose on which team will be going first. So they had to throw a coin. I think one chose tail, the other head, and the first team the side of the coin that happens to pop up went first. After much deliberation, Team Bright selected Kassia, Topher, and Victoria for the first round, while Team Bold picked Anita, Onyeka, Handy for the first round. On completing this, there was a tie, so no score was earned. For the second round, Team Bright picked Wani, Shaun, and Kellyrae, while Team Bold went for Ozzy, Suj, and Nelly. There was a draw too, so no points earned. Now let's move to the next activity. The second warm-up activity is called Sub Soccer Challenge. For this game, each team will nominate 1 female and 1 male representatives. Both gender from each team will play against each other. So in other words, the female rep from Team Gold will go against the Team Bright female representative. Same with the male representative. For this one, there is a small sub soccer setup in the arena. So to play the game, the opposing players will sit on either side of the sub soccer setup with both feet on the pitch. Then on the sound of the whistle, they must attempt to score into their opponent's nets. The ball must enter into the net for a goal to be counted. For every time a goal is scored, the referee must restart the game. Each round will last for 5 minutes. The team with the highest goal across both rounds will become the winner of this game and will get 20 points. But in a case whereby a draw happens no points will be gained. For the female category, Team Bold selected Nelly as their representative, while Team Bright selected Victoria, and at the end of it there was a 7-5. That's Team Bold 7, Team Bright 5 goals. And I forgot to add, after a chaotic match, because theirs was actually chaotic, so at some point they had to remove the rug. At some point they had to put it back because the ball have to remain at the center. But even with that, the male category was even more chaotic, from both players trying to hold on to the ball, to matching each other, to trying to forcefully score a goal. But at the end, Kellyrae was able to secure 5 goals for Team Bright, and Suj secured 3 goals for Team Bold. And now to the oga patapata of the activities, which is called Goal Post Shootout. So for this one, each team will be bringing out 3 representatives. One person that will be throwing the ball, the second person that will be heading the ball into the post to score a goal for their team, and then the third person will act as a hype man. So there will be no commentator for this category, and the work of the hype man is to make sure everywhere is lively, ginger the players, and the hype man with the most impressive performance will be getting 15 points, to tell you how important that rule is for this task. And for Team Bold, they selected Suj as the main player who will be heading the balls into the goalpost, Ozzy as the person that will be throwing, and Handy as their hype man. Meanwhile, mind you, in this goalpost are mini goalposts with numbers numbered on them. So if you head the ball and it gets into an 8, that means you've earned 8 goals for your team. If it is into a 9 goals, and it keeps counting. And each team will get 5 minutes to play. Suj brought in his A game, securing 23 goals for Team Bold, and then came Team Bright. For Team Bright, we have Shaun as the MVP, Kellyrae as the one throwing the ball, while Wani acts as the hype man. And this one was such a clean score. When I mean clean one, Shaun secured 38 points, that's 38 goals for his team, making Team Bright the official winners of today Guinness Match Day Challenge. And don't forget, Team Bright is made up of Topher, Kassia, Victoria, Shaun, Kellyrae, and Wani. And we have OC and TJ as the commentator and referee that will be joining in this win. Congratulations to Team Bright. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And this is how it all went down for today's Guinness Match Day Challenge. Mind you, this is the second time Guinness is coming in for a task, and I actually enjoyed this one. It was such a very fun game. Up next is the Saturday night Bedu. See you soon.